Hi all, I wanted to make a quick video where I present two indicators that will help you scalp Nifty and Bank Nifty. Before I begin, I would just like to mention that this is an educational channel. All views expressed over here are only for education purposes, so please do not take or make any financial decisions based on the views expressed over here. Kindly consult your financial advisor before you make or take any financial decisions. Also read the disclaimer below. With that said, let's proceed. As you can see on my screen, I've got the Nifty 50 chart open and it's got a few indicators going. The first thing I'll do is I'll get rid of all the indicators. So I'll remove indicators. Okay. So I'm on the 3-minute time frame. I'm on the Nifty 50 chart. From Nifty 50, I'm switching over to Bank Nifty. So now I'm on the Bank Nifty chart for 3 minutes. The first indicator that we will add is OPTION. Once you type options, you'll get this indicator called option scalping V2. We add that. Whoever has made this keeping Bank Nifty in mind, but it represents a lot of data. I mean, with time, if you can digest and work with all this data, that will be good. But the way I work with this is I get rid of most of the data that it shows. So the first thing that we will do is we will try and eradicate a lot of data that we don't want in the beginning stages at least. So untick exactly the things I'm showing you. We'll untick VWAP, untick super trend, and then untick PSR, untick shapes, untick tables, and at the bottom, labels and values. All right. So we'll have this 4 over here. Uptrend begins, buy, downtrend begins, sell, and VWMA, which is weighted moving average. All right. Volume weighted moving average. And we'll have nothing else on the screen. Again, we are on the 3-minute time frame. The next indicator we will add is in our simple RSI. The simple RSI on trading will look something like this. What we will do over here is we will get rid of the RSI and these 3 lines that are dashed lines, we will make them solid lines, and we will make the center line red and leave everything the way it is. All right. So we are on the Bank Nifty chart. We can see we are on the 3-minute time frame. How do we work with this indicator? The blue line that you see over here working somewhere in the center of the chart is the volume weighted moving average that we have kept unchecked, that we have checked in the option scalping thing. That is the only thing that we are looking at. And the dots that you see is the start of a downtrend and the beginning of an uptrend. And bottom, we are viewing the moving average of the RSI. All right, we are not watching the RSI itself. We are watching the moving average of the RSI. So how do we work with this? Very simple. If you see a green dot, that's the signal to buy, but that green dot should be also coordinating over here, and the yellow line should be above the red. So in case of Bank Nifty, it gives you a green dot over here. The yellow line is over the red. That means red is a center line. It's a clear-cut buy. We should have bought somewhere over here the moment this green dot came up, and then book 15-20 points, whatever that you're comfortable with. In Bank Nifty, you can hold at least about 25-30 points because it moves pretty fast. I'll leave the profit taking on to you. I would suggest that you take smaller profits in the start and then gradually try and increase the number of points you collect. Now, when it comes with the red over here, it's a thing telling you to sell, but we do not sell over here because the yellow line is not below the red. All right, for us to sell, there should be a red dot and this yellow line should be below the red. It does not happen over here. Then the green dot comes up, and then should have we bought on the green dot? Well, if you would have bought, you would have made 10-15 points, whatever, but you had to be really quick. The next clear sign is this red dot over here. We execute this because we execute this when the yellow line goes below the red, and there was a nice slide down. This green dot again comes up over here, signaling us to buy, but we do not buy it because the yellow line is below the red. All right. A mature trader would have bought it over here because he would have seen that this curve is heading upwards. But in the start, stick to basic rules. We buy when the yellow line is above the red, and we sell when the yellow line is below the red. Simple as that. We apply the same thing on Nifty. What we see is a green dot over here, but we do not buy immediately. We wait for the yellow line to come above the red, which happens somewhere over here. So somewhere over here, we initiate a buy, and then we collect profits all the way up till here. We see a red dot over here, but we do not sell because the yellow line has still not come below the red line. We wait. Another red dot comes up over here. This time the yellow line is below the red, so we sell, and we take all the points that we can collect over here towards the down move. All right. We see a green over here, but we do not buy. If you're a seasoned investor, you see that this curve has already happened and it's on its way up. Well and good. But if you don't, even if there's a green dot and the yellow line is not above the red, in the initial days, do not buy. Wait for it. You'll get plenty of opportunities. All right. So initially, we will stick to the basic rule, that is, we buy if the yellow line is above the red, and we sell if the yellow line is below the red, corresponding with its dot. Now, this also will work on mid-cap and mid-cap Nifty and Nifty Finance, but the problem is you will not get the blue line in between. So when you click on mid-cap, you will see that it generates the dots, but it does not generate the VWMA line, volume weighted moving average line. That is because these indicators work on the source of data, and if the source of data is not available for them, you'll find a lot of indicators on TradingView do not work with the Nifty mid-cap and Nifty Finance because the data is not available for them to work with. All right. And this is Nifty Finance. You'll again find the dots and the RSI working, but you'll not find the blue line in between. So you can still work. I mean, you can apply some sort of a moving average that you feel fit and still work. If you work with Nifty mid-cap and Nifty Finance. But for starters, this is a very good indicator for Nifty and Bank Nifty. And it was made actually for Bank Nifty scalping. At least that's the way I think it was, because the kind of data it shows. Use it on your paper trading and see what the results are. You get very good results. Also, let us all know in the chat section below. And I hope this video was of some use to you. If it was, then kindly like and subscribe to the channel and share it with your family and friends. I'll see you in another video. Take care. Bye-bye.